Hi everyone, my name is Kate and today we're going to crochet this summer top. Who doesn't know and who isn't subscribed to my Instagram, there I'll share my designs of the top based on the Wings Club motifs. I called it Wings Crochet Club. I want to crochet the tops of all main fairies, so subscribe to be the first to see the next top design. I decided to embellish this top with floral elements and butterflies, which gives it a magical look. Crocheting is easy enough, so even a beginner can copy that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video and leave a comment which fairy top you want to see next, and let's get started. We'll need 2 skeins of different color yarn. I have this speckle yarn in 150 grams to 163 meters. It's 100% polyester and this is the number of the colors. Hooks 3.5 millimeters and 4 millimeters, scissors, needle and markers, and tape measure. We're gonna start from tube top. I took my bigger hook, it's 4 millimeters, and make a chain of air loops. We need to make a chain of air loops that in a slightly stretched form will reach your circumference above your chest, but this number must be divided by 5. I make a chain of 110 air loops and in a slightly stretched form it reaches my circumference above my chest is 80.5 centimeters. And now we're gonna join the chain into a circle, so be sure it doesn't twist. Insert the hook into the very first loop and grab the yarn that leads to the ball. Pull it out through all loops on the hook, like this. It's a slip stitch. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. I'll be crocheting my top with alternating double crochet row with half double crochet row. You can crochet with any stitch that you like. So let's make a double crochet. Yarn over and insert the hook into this second loop, right here. Grab the yarn and crochet 2 loops, then 2 more. Yarn over again, insert the hook into the next loop and do the same. Yarn over again, into the next loop, make a double crochet. So like this, with double crochets we need to crochet all over the chain. I'll meet you at the end of the row. So let's crochet the last stitch in this row right into this loop. Then join the row with a slip stitch, find the first chain of air loops and insert the hook into the upper third braid. 1, 2, 3. Grab the yarn and pull the first loop through the second. It's a slip stitch. Then chain of 2, 1, 2, and turn your work. This row will be with half double crochet, so yarn over and insert the hook into this second loop. Grab the yarn and crochet 3 loops together like this. Yarn over again, insert the hook into the next loop, crochet 3 loops together. And crochet like this until the end of the row. It's our half double crochets. The last half double crochet in this loop. And join the row with a slip stitch, find the first chain of air loops and insert the hook into the second braid. Grab the yarn and pull first loop through the second. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and turn your work. This row with double crochet, so yarn over and insert the hook into this second loop, crochet first 2 loops, then 2 more, yarn over again and do the same. So we crochet like this, alternating the rows with double crochets and the rows with half double crochets until we reach the desired width of the top. When we go to the row with double crochet, we chain of 3 at the beginning of the row. When we go to the row with half double crochet, we chain of 2 at the beginning of the row. And the last stitch we crochet right here, then join the row with a slip stitch, then chain of air loops, turn your work, and continue crocheting the next row. So I crocheted 13 rows, and it's 13 centimeters. The seam looks like this, and it will be under your hand, not on the back. So now take another color of the yarn and join the last row with a new color. Just grab the new yarn, like this, and make a slip stitch, and a little pull up the tips. Chain of 2, and turn your work. Insert the hook into the second stitch, grab the yarn and crochet 2 loops on the hook together. Then insert the hook into the next loop and do the same. It's a single crochet. So crocheting like this until the end of the row. The last single crochet and join the row. Find the first chain of air loops and insert the hook into the second braid and make a slip stitch. Chain 1 and you can cut the yarn. So this is what we have, and now we're gonna crochet the flowers on the bottom. But first hide all the ends on the wrong side of the top. I take a smaller hook and turn it over the work. Find the seam and insert the hook between the stitches, like this. Make a starter loop and pull it through the stitches, like this. Then crochet this one loop on the hook. Make a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we should skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and insert the hook into the 5th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we insert the hook, grab the yarn and crochet 2 loops together. And that's what we have. Then again chain of 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, skip 4 stitches, 3, 4, and insert the hook into the 5th. Grab the yarn and crochet 2 loops together. Then again chain of 7, skip 4 stitches and insert the hook into the 5th and make a single crochet. So crocheting like this until the end of the row. Making the last chain, and insert the hook into this first stitch and make a single crochet. Then making again chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and insert the hook into this first arch and make a single crochet. Then again chain of 7 and insert the hook into the second arch, make single crochet. So crocheting like this until the end of the row. I made my last single crochet and now I make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, And now join the row with a slip stitch into the third braid of the first chain. And now make a chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then insert the hook into the 5th loop of this chain. Yarn over, insert the hook into the 5th loop, grab the yarn, and crochet 3 loops together. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over and insert the hook into this circle. Grab the yarn, crochet first 2 loops, then 2 more. Yarn over again, insert the hook into the circle and make a double crochet. Then again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and insert the hook into the circle and make a slip stitch. First loop into the second one. Now we need to move our work through a thread like this. And then continue crocheting. Chain of 3, yarn over, put a hook into a circle and make 2 double crochets. Then again chain of 3 and make a slip stitch into a circle. Then again chain of 3 and 2 double crochets. Then again chain of 3 and slip stitch. So it's our petals and we need to make 5 like this at all. So this is our flower. Make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet into the next arch. Make a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then insert the hook into the third braid and make a slip stitch. The first loop into the second. Then again chain of 3, 3, and make a single crochet into the next arch. Like this. And let's do it again. Chain of 10, make a half double crochet into the 5th loop. Yarn over, insert the hook, grab the yarn and crochet 3 loops together. Then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert the hook into the circle and make 2 double crochets. Then again chain of 3 and make a slip stitch into the circle. Then move your work through the thread like this and continue crocheting the flower. Chain of 3, 2 double crochets, then again chain of 3 and slip stitch, and repeat it 5 times in all. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make a single crochet into the next arch. Then chain 6, make a slip stitch into the third braid. Grab the yarn, first loop into the second one, then chain of 3 and single crochet into the next arch, then chain of 10 and continue crocheting the flowers like we did all over the row. And this is what I have. I make single crochet in my last arch and then chain of 5 and make a slip stitch under the first flower. Chain 1 and you can cut the yarn. Let's see what we have. So we need to iron our flowers so that they are straight. And we are left with straps and butterflies. Now you can hide the ends into this flower. So let's make butterfly first and then straps. Now I take a smaller hook. Make a magic ring like this and hold with your thumb this connection. Insert the hook into the ring and grab the yarn. Then hold with your fingers this loop and take the ring like this. Then make chain of 8. Now you can hold only the chain. Twist your chain and find these loops under the braids. Insert the hook into the very first loop. And grab the yarn. Leave this loop on the hook. Then insert the hook into the next loop. And leave it on the hook too. Then into the next loop. Leave it. So doing like this until we have 9 loops on the hook. Make the last loop into a ring. Insert the hook into a ring and grab the yarn. Then grab the yarn again and pull it through 2 loops. Then grab again, pull through 2. Grab again, pull through 2. Pull through 2. And until we have only 1 loop on the hook. Like this. Then find the side loops and insert the hook into the very first one, here. Grab the yarn and make a slip stitch the first loop into a second one. Then insert the hook into the next side loop, grab the yarn and leave the loop on the hook. Then insert into the next one and leave it on the hook. Doing like this until we have 8 loops on the hook. the last loop into a magic ring. Just grab the yarn, then grab it again and pull it through 2 loops, then pull through 2, pull through 2, and until we get only 1 loop on the hook, like this. Then find the side loops and insert the hook into the very first one and make a slip stitch. Then insert into the next one and leave it on the hook. Make 7 loops on the hook. Find the side loops, insert the hook into the very first one and make a slip stitch. Then make 6 loops on the hook. And now we're gonna close the loops. Insert the hook into the very first side loop and make a slip stitch. Insert the second one, make slip stitch 2. And crochet like this until we reach the magic circle. And the last slip stitch into a magic circle like this. Make a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Twist your chain and find the back loops. Insert the hook into the very first one and grab the yarn. Leave the loop on the hook. Insert into the next one and leave it 2. So make 5 loops on the hook. The last into a magic ring. Grab the yarn, pull it through 2 loops, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Then insert the hook into the very first stitch, grab the yarn and leave the loop on the hook. Make another 5 loops on the hook. And now close the loops with a slip stitch. Then chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, twist your chain, find the back loops and make 5 loops on the hook. Make another 5 loops. And close the loops with a slip stitch. Make chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist your chain, insert the hook into the very first back loop and make 6 loops on the hook. Then make chain 1 and insert the hook into the very first loop and make 7 loops on the hook. Then again chain 1 and make 8 loops on the hook. Chain 1 and make 9 loops on the hook. And now just close the loops with a slip stitch. Chain 1, you can cut the yarn and tighten the ring. Our little butterfly is ready, and crochet as many as you want. On the other side, make 2 knots with these tips. And let's crochet the straps. I marked where I want my straps, on the front and on the back. It's about 6 centimeters from the edge, and between them it's 18.5 centimeters. And on the back I want my straps placed in the middle, so between my marks is 6.5 centimeters and from the edge about 15 centimeters. The width of the straps is 5 loops. I take a bigger hook and insert it in the place where my mark is. Grab the yarn and pull it through the loop. Crochet 1 loop on the hook. Then insert the hook into the same place and crochet 2 loops on the hook. Insert the hook into the next loop, grab the yarn, crochet 2 loops together. Then crochet single crochets until the next marker. Chain 1 and turn your work. Insert the hook into the very first loop and make a single crochet. Then crochet until the end of the row. Chain 1 and turn your work. Again insert the hook into the very first loop and make a single crochet. So we crochet like this until we reach our desired length of the strap. I want my strap 37 centimeters, and in the stretch form it reaches this value. At the end make a chain 1 and cut the yarn, but leave a longer tip. Take a needle and sew it to the back of the top like this. and hide the ends on the wrong side. The second strap, crochet the same. So this is what we have. I sewed the straps to the back of the top and already sew one butterfly to the strap. I marked where I want my butterflies to be placed, so take a needle and let's sew it. There is nothing complicated, just sew it through the stitches on the strap and hide the ends on the strap. Make a few knots on the wrong side of the strap and then hide the ends. Sew other butterflies exactly the same. And now let's make the ties in front. It's just a chain of air loops, so I make a starter loop and insert the hook near the strap, right here. Grab this loop and pull it through. And start making a chain of air loops. This chain should reach the top butterfly. Then cut the yarn and take a needle and let's sew it to the strap. And this is our final result. What do you think about this top? Write me in the comments. And don't forget to iron the butterflies and flowers to make them more straight. So this is how the top looks on me. I think it's very beautiful and cute, and it crochets very simply. I like these butterflies, they are magical, and I'm waiting for your results, for your work, so send me your picture on my Instagram. I will post it in my stories. I thank you for watching this video. I'm sure you did it well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, to my Instagram. I will be very appreciate your support, and see you in the next video like it is.